There is never a dull moment at the Louisville Zoo. All spring long, there are some incredible events, especially here over the next few weeks. Joining me now, friend of the show, Kyle Shepard of the Louisville Zoo. Kyle, this is the zoo shines as the weather starts to warm up. I'm so excited to talk with you. Give us a brief, we'll touch on a couple different points, but what are the highlights that people need to really be excited for right now going to the zoo? Yeah, so the zoo is open year-round. I think some people forget that. So we're open year-round and close 3 days a year, but our season really ramps up in March. March to October is our big season when we do a lot of our events. And so our big event right now is Wild Lights, of course, and our Earth Month for Party for the Planet. Wild Lights is currently running. It is an immersion into Asian culture and this beautiful art form that with these silk lanterns. So it's these little sculptures, shaped as different things. They are surrounded by silk or another type of fabric and then illuminated from within with about 50,000 LED light bulbs all over the zoo. Yeah, that is gorgeous. It's truly stunning. And if you have been to Wild Lights before, I promise you, you have not seen these lanterns because these are almost entirely new. All the lineup is almost entirely new. We've got 40 lanterns that have never even been seen in the United States before, so they're making their debut at the zoo. And this is no small feat that goes into getting an event like this off the ground. It is not. Tian Arts and Culture, the event company, they produce it and put it together, and they, lots of semi-trucks that come in with all these lanterns on them. Some of them are assembled at the zoo, some of them are just pieced together, but it's a big installation, and it's basically, I like to say it's a feast for your eyes because it truly is. And then, of course, for the month of April, we have Party for the Planet, which is our big celebration of the Earth. We think the Earth deserves more than a day to celebrate. It's our home. It's our place where we live. It deserves more than a day, so we celebrate it all month long, thanks to LG&E and KU. We have a lineup of activities all through the month of April. We've got Fun Day Mondays as part of that Party for the Planet, which you get $7.25 admission on those days. We'll have some activities those days. Those are every Monday in April. We have Zoo Poopy Doo on the weekend, so you're wondering what Zoo Poopy Doo is. I know. It is the wildest compost in town, basically. So we take all the hoofstock waste, all the animal waste from the hoofstock animals. We send it to a compost pile where the sun does its roll and cooks it, and then we bring it back for the month of April for sale because it's really good for your garden. So if you're growing something, it's very good for that. And it's a perfect time of year to start getting your plans in order for those gardens. Let's stick to the Earth Month aspect. Going to the zoo is a great way to celebrate a lot of different life around the planet, around the globe, and see things that we don't get to normally see out of our backyard. Let's stick with the Earth Month thing and why it's such an important thing and a unique way to support our Earth by attending the Louisville Zoo. Absolutely. So, like I said, we do the Fun Day Mondays and the party, the Poopy Doo, and then we culminate with a discount day for April. On April 30th, we're going to culminate with $5 admission, and it's really, and we have recycling partners in every Saturday this April as well. So a different recycling partner each of those days, and it's just a way to learn about the place where we live. This is our home, and to be good stewards of that, and we share the planet with all our precious creatures. And which you can see at the zoo. And you're looking at Beargrass Creek. We're going to do a cleanup of Beargrass Creek as part of the Mayor's Give a Day and as part of Earth Month. We're going to do that on April 15th and clean the trail. We're really not going to get in the creek, obviously, but we're going to clean the trail next to it. Well, my daughter will end up in the creek if she's out there. Don't you worry. She'll find a way whether we try and stop her or not. There is obviously fun for the whole family out at the Louisville Zoo, but there are some really cool 21 and over events that are coming up as well. Yeah, so people, we tend to think that the zoo's only for kids, and you don't need kids to get into the zoo even on a regular day, but we do have a series of fun events coming up that we started last year with our happy hours that are for the 21 plus crowd, like you said. So we've got a happy hour in May that we're promoting. We've got and then another one, a couple of other of those in the summer, and then we've got these late night date night movies where we're going to have some movies in the field, in the Oasis field, where we might usually do the family series. We'll do some grown-up events, not cartoons or anything, and then we will have a trivia night, and this is all on our website, so this is a lot to take in. And then, of course, Brew at the Zoo is in August. That's one of our largest fundraisers that we do. And Monarchs and Mimosas is another fun class at the end of April. Last thing I'll talk about there is that it's all about pollinators, so come learn what to put in your garden to attract pollinators and have a mimosa with us. There'll be a nursery so you can pick out some fun things. All about educating you about the best plants to put into your garden to promote pollinators. And these are, of course, special events, but like Kyle said, the zoo is open all year round. And now it would be a great time to talk to somebody about maybe some seasonal memberships, annual memberships, things like that, because there's always fun things to see and do.
There is, you know, every day at the zoo is truly different. I mean, you're going to see a different, we do a lot of our animals that rotate. So, you know, if you're at Glacier Run, you may see a grizzly bear one day and a polar bear in the same day, but in different parts of the day, in different parts of that exhibit. So, you know, every day truly is a different day. And really the most economical way to visit the zoo is a membership. It pays for itself in like 1 or 2, you know, maybe 3 visits or so. And if you've got kids in your family, if you've got nannies that you want to put on the card, it's, you know, there's an option for any level that you are looking for.
I've got a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, and it is different for our family to visit every time, and at the same time our girls absolutely love it. I'm a little sad when we go now because my 4-year-old's getting to the point where instead of saying good giraffe and having the silly pronunciations of things, she's getting them right and actually calling it a giraffe, and I'm like, but I kind of want you to just say good giraffe over and over again. But at the same time, that falls away, and then a new memory is formed and a new thing is seen. She loves the giraffes, but I mean, she is one of those kids that is face suctioned to the bear exhibits.
Oh, I love it.
She is an absolute blast there.
I bet she's taught you a lot about animals, because it seems to be the kids that know the most, and they're teaching the parents about animals, and we love that. We love that.
Yeah. So again, where can people go, and what do they need to know? Just let's look at the next month again. Where can people go to stay up to date on the cool events that are coming up, leading up maybe to Derby and just a couple weeks after Derby?
For sure. LouisvilleZoo.org has everything you need. I know I threw a lot at you today for events, but basically LouisvilleZoo.org has everything. We've got Wild Lights through May 21st, the Party for the Planet all month of April, and then those some of those 21 and plus events start in April, end of April. Yeah,
Kyle Shepard, thank you so much for being here. Again, that's the LouisvilleZoo.org. We appreciate you being here, Kyle, and make sure you go get your season pass, get your day pass, go to those events and the other good events coming up like we talked about in the show today with the Kentucky Derby Festival. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you Monday. Happy Easter.